Hello, listeners. So, we are listening to a different kind of music today. We are going to listen to a ghazal by one of my personal favorite artists. I think Haris loves him a lot too. The Pasuri guy who
The
has sung
Pasuri
a
guy.
ghazal. Pasuri guy.
The Pas-
I think this is the reference for the international audience now. They know him
okay.
with Pasuri, right?
Okay.
So, yeah. But here he is in entirely different avatar. So. Uh,
Yeah. I'm sorry, Ali Sethi. I don't know him.
we are
I don't
extremely
know him.
sorry. We are
I don't
extremely
know.
sorry, but
I
we
don't know
love
who
you.
this guy is.
We love you.
Yeah. I just randomly talking to him. No.
Okay. Our friendship ends here, formally. Now we are going to listen to this particular track as partners.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, with this kind of, I think the emotional entry into this ghazal is wrong. Very wrong.
It's very misleading. It's very misleading.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay. All right. I need to be get somber.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Let's begin then.
Let's do it. Three, two, one, play.
So the starting few minutes are basically telling about the origin of ghazal. Let me focus.
All right. All right. All right.
Take few deep breath.
I mean, this ghazal was supposed to make me cry, but I'm already crying.
It will. It will. Don't worry.
What does this room signify?
A platform. They're probably waiting for something.
I never got the video. I've always heard this like audio.
Same here. Same here.
I love the keys.
He has written the ghazal on his fingers.
चांदनी रात बड़ी देर के बाद ये है चांदनी रात बड़ी
Oh,
देर के बाद ये है लब पे एक बात बड़ी देर के बाद ये है चांदनी रात बड़ी देर के बाद ये है लब पे एक बात बड़ी देर के बाद ये है चांदनी रात न खुले आँख अगर ख्वाब है तो ख्वाब से
Beautiful lyrics.
न खुले आँख अगर ख्वाब है तो ख्वाब से ही ये मुलाकात बड़ी देर के बाद ये है ये मुलाकात बड़ी देर के बाद ये है लब पे एक बात बड़ी देर के बाद ये है चांदनी रात मगर की थी बड़ी देर से जो वस्ल की शान मगर की थी बड़ी देर से जो वस्ल की शान वो मेरे हाथ बड़े देर के बाद
I love the use of saxophone in the rap.
वो मेरे हाथ बड़े देर के बाद
It's trumpet rather than saxophone or
लपे के
flugelhorn.
बाद बड़ी देर के बाद ये है चांदनी रात
Wow, all right. I think I got the gist of what he's trying to depict through this video.
Do you know who the director is?
It says Sarmat Sultan Khusat, of course. Of course. Khusat Saab, I mean,
Hmm.
it can only be his genius.
Hmm.
Right. Okay, so you go first.
I'll not go about the video first
Mm.
because I would like to know what you understood from this particular video. Um, Ali Sethi has a kind of voice which can melt you, even if he sings without the instrument. Uh, you can't help but just stop, close your eyes, and listen to his voice. His voice is extremely unique because he has been trained into classical singing since the childhood, I believe, as far as I know. Um, but the texture of his voice and the way he sings, especially when he is doing the ghazals, I mean, many people have heard a lot of his ghazals. He has done renditions of Faiz Ahmad Faiz and other poets as well. He is the kind of singer who can justify singing ghazals for me. You can simply listen to those ghazals in his voice without any instrument, and it would have same impact. Even in this particular track, they had subtle arrangement with keys, trumpets, and few other instruments, and his voice was the driving force throughout. So he's a gem of our industry, and I think he is proving it with every other track now he's doing. He has this versatility. He's got this versatile voice as well. So I hope he continues to do work regularly, drops similar tracks for us, more editions for ghazals. He is just outclass.
So, um, when I think of Ali Sethi, you might understand why I love him so much. It is because what he represents and what he sets out to do. He sets, I mean,
Hmm.
he has said it himself that his focus, his goal, his mission is to um, erase boundaries, lift
Hmm.
boundaries, erase boundaries, right? Um, whether they are borders, whether they are cultural, social, religious boundaries, he's all about erasing those, lifting people out of those boundaries, or be more tolerant, be more accepting, of cultures, of social ethos, of music, of anything, right? Here, the video also depicted that. So if you could see that there were a lot of people from different backgrounds, from different regions,
Yeah.
we could see
Yeah.
people of Eastern Asian background, ethnicity. We could see people from around across the border. People who were poor, people who were rich, people who are parents, people who are single, all sort of all sort of people, and everyone was helping each other out. Everyone was on this journey where they are going to either meet or get to their loved ones. They are going to meet their loved ones. So maybe it is talking about people from this region finally crossing borders to meet their loved ones, and people from across the border after a long time, because we know, especially between Pakistan and India, the borders are so strict. You cannot travel, right? You cannot go there, go to these countries, even as a tourist, right? Even if you have family across the border, you just cannot travel. And this was a depiction of finally when people are going to cross a border to meet with their loved ones. And
Yeah.
this was not only from one side of the border, but from the both sides. And it was depicting that no matter who you are, no matter what your religion is, no matter what, they were all humans traveling towards same destination, right? Which is uniting with people. It was about unification, and along that journey, while they're waiting on the platform or traveling, whatever. I mean, it's a metaphor. It's a metaphorical platform, right? They were just helping each other out. They were. This guy had this torn sleeve, and that woman just went up to him, and that guy was calming the child down, and all those minute gestures throughout this video. And this video not only depicts that, but it is what he does. It is what his work stands for, Ali Sethi, right? And this is why I love this guy. He stands for tolerance. He stands for unification, acceptance,
Yeah.
and these are
Absolutely.
also ethos that is very close to me. These are all those ethos and ideals that I stand by personally. Personally, you know my ideals, very strong opinions around these matters, which we will not go into. But this is why I love this guy so much.
Yeah. There was one comment which is stuck with me on that video. I don't know, I don't remember the name of the person, but it said that this particular video is basically, we saw that it was a waiting room, right? So the waiting room is kind of depicting the life, and they are just waiting to catch the train towards their final destination, which may be death in this particular case. And while in that particular waiting room, how do you want to live? Because initially all
Oh
those
wow, wow, okay,
characters were a bit hesitant. They were not
yeah,
really open to each other, but they gradually started to acknowledge each other's presence, right? And they just started to have little gestures that you mentioned
yeah,
towards each other, to be kind and not to be cruel or be ignorant.
right.
And that's what it was. That comment stuck with me, that how do you want to be in that waiting room, which is life before the death? How do
That's
you want to live your life?
wow. Yeah, that's
So,
even more accurate, definitely. And
yeah,
but yeah, I mean, it's about humanity, right? So no matter who
yeah,
you are and what the other person might be, it's not about
mm,
others versus us or us versus them, which is the
mm,
mentality that is drilled by the political climate right now in this
Mm,
region and in subcontinent, right? It's very much us versus them in all aspects of
mm,
life, whether it's religion, whether it's borders, whether it's social issues, whether whatever. And
mm.
he's all about breaking that barrier, us versus them. So,
Yeah.
oh yeah. So I would also would be very curious about what our viewers, what the people who are listening with us, watching with us, what do they think?
Mm,
What did that this
yeah.
ghazal, this video represented? What is your interpretation?
Yeah. Absolutely. We would like to get more interpretations from the viewers. Great. Then I think this is it. Ali Sethi, we love you. I just want to reiterate it.
Yeah,
Uh, I mean, I am fanboy.
yeah.
Thank you so much, viewers, for watching it with us, and we will see you on the next one then. Take care. Goodbye.